In this video, we will be talking about some of the best altcoins you can buy right now. Alright, we'll do a bit of a chart analysis, but we'll also take a look at the projects, talk about them, and I'll tell you why they have potential. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started with the topic. First, a quick disclaimer though, I am not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video. Like I said, we will be talking about 5 different cryptos that have potential right now, both on the short term and the long term. We'll take a look at them on the chart. We'll talk a little bit about them, so let's get right into it. The first project we will talk about is Solana. Alright, Solana right now has already gained a total of 200% since the start of this rally. But in the end, it still is bullish, alright? So it showed a lot of impulse. And then right now, what you can see is that it is consolidating between $50 and here at usually $62. But it reached a level of $67 actually at the top. So that means that even though right now it is fairly neutral in terms of momentum, bullish momentum is still expected to return. Solana on its own is one of the biggest layer 1 ecosystems and networks right now. And what you see at this moment is that a lot of projects built on Solana, built on their blockchain network, are doing great, right? Because the ecosystem around Solana is doing amazing, all right? So here you can see the network. If you go to SolScan, where you can actually check out what's going on, you can see that it has the transactions per second right now are over 3,000. There's a ton of transactions being made every single second. A lot of Solana is being staked as well. So Solana is doing amazing. And like I said, purely in terms of technicals, it's still looking great as well. We're looking for a breakout. So if 62.4 breaks, then you know that this range is probably turning into a continuation of the uptrend. And especially when that happens, there's a lot of potential, apart from already thinking about what's going on around Solana. So the second project we will talk about is Polygon, or their main token, Matic, which is another layer 1 network. Alright, so Polygon, the reason why that has a lot of potential right now is not only because it's that bullish. Right now you can actually see on the chart that it has dropped down quite a bit from the levels here at the top when it almost reached $1. It has dropped down a total of 26%, which is quite a lot. But that does mean that Polygon right now, or Matic we should say, right now compared to other cryptos, is actually quite undervalued. So that brings potential. Right, because Polygon itself is an amazing project, all right? They have a lot of different scaling solutions and different networks built on top of Polygon. So Polygon itself is still an amazing project. Their token is lagging behind a bit. So if we see that token picking back up speed, so for example, if it finds support at $70, $69, finds support there and then gets some sort of a bullish breakout above, let's say 78 or 80 cents, then that could be the start of more bullish momentum. And that's definitely something you should watch. Now, the third project we will be talking about is GameFi. Alright, GameFi is a game-related platform / project, and one of the biggest things they actually and why they have potential is the fact that they are a launchpad. Right now, gaming cryptos are doing amazing, and you can also that's also reflected in the price. GameFi has actually since the start of October has rallied a total of almost 400%. So that's a lot, and you might be asking, well, why is there still potential in it then? And that's a good question, but in the end, like right now, there still is absolutely no indication that GameFi is bearish. It just broke above this support level right here. It's been holding that for the last couple of days. And sure, some more bearish momentum is to be expected on the short term, but once it finds support at $5 or $4, the gaming industry in crypto right now is doing amazing. And with GameFi, if you hold the crypto, you actually gain access to a wide range of different cryptocurrency projects that are being released and being launched. So with GameFi, you actually not only gain exposure to the gaming industry of crypto, but you also gain exposure to other projects being launched on there doing well. Alright, so therefore there's 2 main reasons why it could be very bullish, and that's why I expect this rally to continue after a bit of a pullback. Now, a classic project we have to talk about is Ripple. Alright, Ripple is one of the oldest cryptos out there, and it's also one of the most attractive cryptos for institutional investors. For example, thinking about their lawsuit with the SEC last year, but also right now in terms of the whale wallets holding XRP, they're actually doing great. You see a lot of like here on the chart before dropping down quite a bit, because you can see they have also, or XRP has dropped down quite a bit as well. Before dropping down, you actually had quite a big rally in a very short period of time where a lot of whales bought in. And Ripple itself is an amazing project, right? It provides a lot of services already to countries all over the world, providing services to them. And that's also one of the reasons why it's so attractive. So now you can see that it has found support at 58 and 60 cents. So if that's followed by a bullish breakout above, for example, 62.5 cents, that could be the start of a lot more bullish momentum, which is super interesting to keep an eye on. And then lastly, obviously, we want to be talking about a little bit of metaverse action. Right now, it's actually not, metaverses are not that hot, but still, at some point of time, they will return to be hot. All right. So one of the biggest projects in that sphere is Sandbox. All right. And Sandbox, you can see, has done very, very well in the last weeks. It has also pulled back quite a bit. And now you can see that it pulled back to this pocket right here between the 0.5 and 0.618. So it's kind of the same situation as other cryptos. It has been very bullish in the last couple of weeks. Now has dropped down a bit, but that does mean that while it's in this tight range right here, if it gets a bullish breakout out of that range above 42.5 cents, this can 100% rally up higher. And apart from that, you also have the chance that if some big news comes out around Meta, the company, for example, that metaverses will do very well again. And then you do want to have exposure to metaverses in crypto, and Sandbox is a great option for that. So those are the 5 projects I wanted to talk about. We looked at the charts. I told you a little bit why fundamentally they should have potential. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. All of the links to all of these projects will be down in the comments or in the description as well. So for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.